G'day there once again viewers, your mate Kamikaze78 here, coming to you guys with some more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds content. Now today guys, we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. We're going to be doing a post-gameplay analysis, if you will. So a while ago I recorded this solo winner chicken dinner, and I really wanted to upload it and do the video justice, but I didn't have any live commentary to go with it, so I figured, you know what, let's just add some post-game thoughts onto the video where you guys can sort of take notes as to, you know, how I played and what not to do and what to do based on this gameplay. So we're jumping straight into Pachinki here, taking a brief moment to check out my surroundings, try and figure out how hot the start of this game is going to be. There wasn't too many people going to Pachinki, so I did have a little bit of breathing room here in this video in the early stages of the game. Now, we dropped into the two-story blue-roofed buildings, sort of the larger buildings that are on the western side of the town. These are easily my favorite buildings to loot in this start of the game, simply because they're big, they offer a lot of room for multiple players to get in there and start looting. It's not going to force you into any awkward 1v1 punch-ons, and as you can see, it's paid off for me, because I've got myself a UMP in hand as well as a pistol, with extended quick draws on both weapons. So, or maybe just on one weapon, I'm not entirely sure if I mounted the other one onto the UMP, but never mind. We moved down to the balcony now, and one thing to take note of here is that, yes, I'm looting a little bit slower by moving around in prone, but I'm minimizing the amount of ways that I can get shot at from, and considering how open that balcony is, it definitely is something to take note of. Sometimes moving a little bit slower is a lot better in the long run, and it did pay off because there is a guy sitting in this building here who would have had a sight line on me if I hadn't have proned. As you can see here, I'm watching through the window, basically making sure that he doesn't jump out of the balcony, but he isn't going to. He's going to run down these stairs here. I could have engaged him then and there, but I didn't quite get the window of opportunity I wanted, so I figured, you know what, let's just throw the UMP straight into its engagement range here and get the jump on him as he left the doorway there. Got very lucky as he sort of managed to get out the door before I got some shots on him. But then again, we still came out on top with some meds, some attachments for the scar that I got off him, as well as a frying pan and a helmet, which then meant I decided it was time to leave the town. I often hate sitting in towns longer than I have to. If I get some nice early game loot, nice and early, I figured just get out of the towns while you can, minimize any opportunity for enemies to ambush you or in buildings, don't get too greedy when it comes to looting, is the general consensus of all that there. Anyway, moving very carefully here because I knew a car just stopped up the road, found that car again with the occupant still sitting in it, tried to get a few shots off, did land a couple of them on the head, but it wasn't enough to finish off the kill there. But that doesn't really matter because take a few seconds later down the track, we see that exact same car again. And I really don't know what this guy was thinking. I got kind of lucky here when it comes to this engagement because he decided to get out. That said though, my aim really wasn't on point here with this engagement, and by sitting here very still, just shooting out here in the open, I was tunnel visioning myself big time and thus making myself a very easy target for any snipers. I was very lucky here not to get picked off. I was moving for cover, didn't quite get to it before this guy decided to peek again, was able to get a nice early kill here on him as well, which meant for some nice easy loot. Considering that I was down to 34 rounds here with the scar, it was much needed. That said though, player 3 has entered the engagement from the left hand side here, and he is rocking an SKS, hence why I decided not to stop and engage him right there. One more shot and I would have been a dead man. So, I can see him moving on the right hand side of my screen there. Decided to pop some meds first before peeking him again. Didn't want to give him that one shot, one kill opportunity. You can see him proning around, and I don't know exactly why he decided to sit in the open like that. It did move this side of the engagement into my favor, but then again, a nice and easy kill on him there as well, netting us 2 kills straight off the bat there as well. Gonna take a moment here to pop some painkillers and some energy drinks here, moving up to a full stack so I can heal up nice and fast. I know some people will consider this to be wasting boosts, but at the end of the day, I like to have a full health bar as fast as I can get it, and that's what I like to do. Now, using this rock as cover, I've looted those 2 bodies, trying to make sure that there's no one running out of those houses there, or at least no one watching from those houses. Can see a buggy moving just up behind me, so I've got to make sure that I cover both my bases, and we do see a guy running from those houses, hence why I stopped and played a little bit cautiously. That said though, the buggy is moving up nice and close, so he becomes the priority. That said though, for some reason, he crashed into the tree, which made himself a very nice and easy kill here. I don't know what I was doing by aim there as well, shouldn't have taken me that long, but then again, was able to get ourselves a nice easy kill there. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. In fact, all the players I've been versing, I don't know what they were thinking, but I did get myself an 8x zoom on for my scar now. I do have a military vest as well, so we're getting a little bit more protection, and as a result of that nice and easy kill, decided to go and peek the other guy who I saw running up the hill earlier, and alas, there he is. So it's a matter of moving myself into a position now where I can get a nice clean shot. That 8x is really going to help me on get my aim on point with this guy, and you're going to see that in a few moments here, guys, as we get a nice sort of clear shot on him, moving into a position where I can easily get to cover if I have to. 1, 2, 3, almost the 4th shot in a second here. 4th shot, moving on for the 5th, and that's our 5th kill there. So as you can see, guys, I made a little bit of an effort to get a little closer to cover there before I started engaging. I probably wasn't as close as I should have been, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Now, I'm trying to find that guy that I killed there. I'm trying to find his loot box. Simply could not find it, which I'm really kicking myself over because ammo is not exactly in its most plentiful state right now, and I do need it. Having an assault rifle with very limited ammo in this game is very, very costly. Making a move to cover here because I have spotted another guy out here in the distance. Managed to land a grand total of 2, maybe 1 shot on him, but as a result, not enough to get the kill. And I'm in this awkward 1v1 standoff with only, I think, 43 bullets, that is, to my name. I can't tell because the previous screen I'm looking at here is very, very dodgy. So, got another couple of hits on him there again as well. Going to pop another boost in there as well, just in case he gets a hit on me, so I've got some nice supplementary health coming back to me. But not enough to really get the kill off, and I'm down to 32 bullets now, so I'm spending a little bit too much time here engaging this guy, considering that I both have the circle moving in on me now, but I'm also running really, really short on ammo. As a result, decide to make a dart to the right-hand side here, use the defilade in the train as an advantage, and try and close the gap just a little bit on him to get the kill. Moved a little further down the hill here to a piece of cover. Seen this guy again make a move for the buggy, but I just can't land my shots using way, I don't know what I was thinking here. I'm using way too much ammo for what the net worth is actually going to be of getting that kill. As a result, I'm down to a stupidly low amount of ammo for my Scar H, which is definitely not recommended in this open field firefight. Spotted another guy sitting really still here, but my first shot gets cock-blocked by the mountain, and again, takes way too many bullets for me to actually get the kill on this guy. We do get the drop on him eventually though, but we're going to be down to something stupid like 2 bullets. Yeah, 2 bullets we're now down to, and that's really not enough to get any more kills. I'm going to go down and loot that guy, but then again, another guy comes out of the rock. I don't know how he was hiding there and the other guy didn't see him, but as a result, I'm now down to 0 bullets on my Scar. I was going to go loot that other guy, but now I've alerted the second guy here to my presence, and thus I've got no clear way. Now, I know a lot of you are probably looking at the circle right now thinking, Cammy, what the hell are you doing? Get moving for the circle. You don't have time for this. At the end of the day, guys, I had no ammo for my rifle, so I had to force a CQC engagement here, and I wasn't willing to be the person getting caught out from behind with my current setup. I did have the meds to tank the circle for some time, so I was willing to wait out this guy and wait for him to make the first move, which is what he's about to do here, and thus it's going to allow for me to get the drop on him a little bit later on down the track. I do get the drop on him with the moving UMP-45 fire, UMP-9, sorry, do get him down, make a move for the body here, and this is a big mistake that I make up here in just a second here, guys. Completely skip over all of the other loot, even though there was some decent stuff on him there. Even a level 2 backpack we skipped over and went straight from the ammo. And at the end of the day, while I do have the meds to make it to the circle, I did make a really risky decision here by not going for those said meds, and you're going to see that later in the video. The repercussions of that decision for not going for all those meds is going to be felt later on here. Circle is really causing me some damage, but as you can see, guys, that's just a way that you can really time out how often you go for meds there. It is possible to outlast the most damaging parts of the circle if you have the meds. And as you can see there, I've managed to pop all my meds. I was very lucky here not to get caught out in the open here as I made a move in from the circle. Very lucky that a player didn't decide to sort of look back and double check on anyone making a trip in, especially this guy here that I'm somewhat stalking a little bit. Notice that he's going for the care package, and this right here is quite possibly the stupidest and greediest move I made all game. I can't even see him properly, yet I'm going to try and go for the kill here. I'm just shooting rounds here, getting suppressive fire off, but it's not really going to net me any sort of benefit whatsoever. Not to mention that you guys saw that pop up there. The circle is moving in 5 seconds. I've left it to the absolute last moment. The circle is very damaging here. You're going to see me get kissed from the circle in just a moment here. Takes off a significant chunk of my health, and I don't have any first aid kits left at this point in time. I am incredibly lucky that nobody is watching this side here, especially considering I was lighting that guy up earlier just a few moments ago. So, again, very, very lucky I didn't get caught out here. And if you guys want a true representation as to how lucky I was, take a look on our screen to the right there. There is a guy there sitting by the rock with what appears to be an AWM sniper rifle. What we've got to keep in mind here, guys, is that I was extremely lucky to survive in this situation with no meds on hand, or no significant meds on hand at least. I'm really lucky that someone didn't decide to take the shot off. Considering that I was shooting at this guy beforehand, and the fact that he didn't watch from the circle, it was rather concerning. We do get the drop on him, but despite how badly I need meds and loot, I'm not running straight to the body. This is the late stage of the game now. Players are going to be on all sides. At this point, it's a matter of constantly checking all these flanks. As we can see, we've picked up another kill there by securing that left-hand side flank. Now I'm looking slightly up to the right-hand side flank, and I spot another guy. If I had not taken these people out before I had moved for that loot, despite how desperate I am for that said loot, I would have been a dead man straight away. But we've taken some time to heal up, we've made a dart for this rock here, and at last we're going to get ourselves our hands on a level 3 backpack, some meds, some more ammo, and an AWM sniper rifle with a cheek pad and 8x scope. I had the time to loot there because the circle, I was on the thinner side of the circle, which meant I had a lot more time to ensure that I could get all the loot I needed. I wasn't in much of a rush. Getting a nice early kill there with the AWM, making good use of the overpowered weapon, ensuring I don't get stuck in any engagements longer than I have to by simply using the one shot, one kill potential of this weapon. Misses the first shot there, we're going to go for the second shot and it does connect, but someone happens to steal the kill. And because of that, I'm alerted now to somebody being up on the hill there, and as a result, we're going to get a peek on a guy in just a jiffy here. I think we spot him just in a moment now. Yep, we spot him right there, and we're going to get a nice early shot on there with the AWM. Clearly he was on a very low health pool there because that was not a headshot. Now, you guys are about to witness quite possibly the most retarded 1v1 standoff I've ever been in. This guy knows I'm in this general vicinity. He's throwing grenades down the hill here. I'm hoping that one doesn't roll down, and for some reason I decide, hey, let's get up and try and snipe him with the AWM at this range. He spots me out. I get into prone instantly, and as you can see, I am now on a bee's dick of health. I don't know how he managed to connect, or how he didn't manage to connect the last shot on me there that was needed to kill. I'm really lucky I made it out of this one alive, guys. I really am. I shouldn't have won this game at the end of the day. But then again, I stayed calm, healed up. I knew I wasn't going to win the fight with this, with the status that my health was in. Going to try and throw a flash grenade up the hill there and blind him. I'm not sure where he is now because I don't have a line of sight on him. That said, though, I am going to hear footsteps to my left, and I do see him. He's gone into full offensive mode, get one connect on there with his pan, and thus we're going to win the game there by sheer luck. It was an absolute lucky draw, guys, that I actually managed to come out of that game with a victory. And folks, on that note, that's going to conclude today's PUBG post-game analysis video. Guys, if you enjoyed this new format of video, let me know in the comment section down below and by giving this video a like. I really did enjoy making this video, and if you guys enjoyed watching it, then I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, whether you've got any feedback for the video, and whether you'd like to see me do this more in the future. I'm definitely open to giving this more of a go in the future, guys, so please leave some feedback in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, a backhanding of that like button would be greatly appreciated, and if you find yourself backhanding the like button and you're new to the channel, then please do feel free to backhand that subscribe button whilst you're at it. It would be greatly appreciated. As per always, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a good one.